Welcome students. In this video, we will be discussing certain examples of grand canonical ensemble. In the previous class, we discussed about the partition functions of grand canonical ensemble. Now we will be trying to study classical ideal gas and harmonic oscillator on the basis of grand partition function. So first of all, we will be starting with the classical ideal gas. For that purpose, we have to consider one system of classical ideal gas. And we know that the partition function QnVT of the system could be written as QnVT is equal to Q1VT whole raised to n by n factorial. We know that Q1 is the partition function for single particle and Qn is the n number of particles. Partition function for n number of particles. Now this equation does not imply any restrictions on the particles having internal degrees of motion. So that will not be counted here. Then second, we are introducing the factor n factorial that clearly says that all the particles are indistinguishable. So these two assumptions we are taking here, then only we will be able to write the partition function in this way, in the form of equation number 1. Now we'll be looking at one more thing. Our particles are non-localized throughout the volume. So the particles can be anywhere inside the volume. So the volume, the partition function for a single particle, that will be directly proportional to volume. And we will be multiplying with a function of temperature. Then we will be getting the partition function for single particle. Because volume will be constant and that will be same for all particles. So we will be able to write Q1 is equal to V into F into T. Next, we are trying to find expression for grand partition function of the classical ideal gas. So we'll be writing grand partition function QZVT. Its value is equal to summation nr equal to 0 to infinity z raised to nr q nr vt. Already we discussed it. Now what we have to do is that substitute the value of q nr vt in this equation. From the previous equation, we will be able to write Q1 is equal to Vft, therefore Qn is equal to Vft whole raised to n divided by n factorial. That only we are writing. Instead of QnrVt, we will be writing Vft whole raised to nr divided by nr factorial. Then z raised to nr will be also there. We can take it in this way: Vft whole raised to nr divided by nr factorial. We can substitute the value Vft is equal to x. So our equation becomes x raised to nr by nr factorial, and the summation will be also coming there. We have to put the value of nr from 0 to infinity. Then the expression will be a series. The summation series will be similar to our exponential function e raised to x. Value of x is taken as zvft. So we will be getting equation number 3. Now we will be writing the value of small q zvt is equal to zvft. That is from our expression of q is equal to ln qzvt, logarithm of grand partition function. If you take logarithm from this equation number 3, we will get z VFT. That only written here, equation number 4. Next step, we are going to find the expression for pressure. Previous session, we discussed the value of pressure is equal to Kt by V multiplied by Q ZVT. ZVFT value is given as Q. So we will be able to put the value here and pressure can be written as ZKT then F of T. Now NZVT is equal to Z multiplied by dou Z Q ZVT. QZVT is equal to ZVFT. So we can take V and FT outside the differentiation. So outside we will be getting ZVFT. Then only Z term will remain here. Differentiating with respect to Z, we will be getting the value of N is equal to ZVFT. This is our equation number 6. Next is expression for internal energy. U is equal to minus dou by dou beta Q ZVT. We have the value of Q ZVT that is equal to ZVFT. So if you put the value here or if you put the value here, KT square dou by dou T Q ZVT. Q ZVT is equal to ZVFT. So from the bracket we can take Z outside, that is independent of temperature. Volume also can be taken outside. So only Ft will be remaining there. Differentiating with respect to temperature, we will get dou F by dou T. So that is written as F dash T. So our expression for internal energy is equal to U is equal to ZVKT square F dash T. This is our equation number 7. Now we'll be looking out our Helmholtz equation. That value is equal to NKT ln Z KT ln Q ZVT. So first term will be written there. Then KT ln Q ZVT, that value is equal to Q small q Z. That value is equal to ZVTF. So our expression ZVFT. So our expression becomes NKT ln Z minus Z, already KT is there, ln Q ZVT is ZVFT. So that will also come there. We will be getting equation number 8. Next is trying to calculate entropy. S is equal to KT dou Q by dou T minus NK ln Z plus KQ. So that only we are going to do. First minus NK ln Z, that is taken here. Now KT that will be taken outside. Then dou Q by dou T. We have the value of dou Q by dou T that already we wrote. Its value is equal to ZV F dash T. So that only will be doing ZV F dash T. Then KT will be also there. Then K into Q. Value of Q is equal to ZVFT. ZVFT and the K will be also coming there. We can take ZV into K outside the bracket and we can write equation number 9. Now we can eliminate Z from equation number 5 and 6. We have equation number 5, equation number 6. From that we will be able to remove Z. So we will be able to write Pg is equal to NKT. Divide equation number 5 and 6 and rearrange it. So we will get PV is equal to NKT. Similarly from 6 and 7 also we will be able to remove 6. We already know its value is FVT. Then U value 7 is given by 7. So U is equal to ZVKT square F dash T. From this two we will be able to get expression for U that can be written as nkt square f dash t by ft. This is equation number 11. And we will be having the expression for specific heat at a constant volume and dou u by dou t that can be written in this way after differentiating this equation. Nk 2t f t f dash t plus t square inside the bracket ft f double dash t minus f dash t whole square divided by ft square. This is our expression for specific heat capacity at a constant volume. Now, in the simple case, the function ft tends to be directly proportional to certain power of temperature. F is a function of temperature, and it can be written in this way: ft directly proportional to T raised to 1. So, from equation number 11, and so we will be able to write U is equal to n small n nkt, where n is the ratio of temperature, and the Cv is equal to n into nk. This is our equation, modified form of equation number 11 and 12 after putting the value of ft directly proportional to T raised to n. Now we can consider harmonic oscillators. Here, the microscopic entities constituting the systems are mutually distinguishable. Here, the systems are mutually distinguishable. So the partition function Q1 Vt can be written as Q1 Vt can be written as Q1 Vt whole raised to n. We already discussed the partition function for harmonic oscillator. Then here the particles at the same time the oscillators will be localized. So the single partition function Q1 will be independent of the volume. Therefore, we will be able to write Q1 Vt that will be only a function of temperature. We will be able to write it as phi t. So we are getting equation number 20. Next to the grand partition function Qzvt that can be written as nr is equal to 0 to infinity and z phi t whole raised to nr. Similar way as we did in the case of classical ideal gas, that we will be able to represent in this way. Then it's a summation series, and we will be find its value is equal to 1 minus z phi t whole raised to minus 1. This is our equation number 15. That will give grand partition function. Then the quantity z phi t must stay below unity. Its value should always below unity, so that the summation over n is converging. To get a converging summation, the value of z phi t should be always less than 1. We will be able to calculate the pressure P is equal to kT by V into Q is of T, then minus kT by V ln, putting the value of Q is of here 1 ln 1 minus z phi t. This is our expression for pressure. Similar way, we will be able to find the expression for number of particles, internal energy, and Helmholtz free equation, and entropy also. N is equal to z phi t 1 minus z phi t. U is equal to z kt square phi dash t by 1 minus z phi t. A is equal to n kt ln z kt ln 1 minus z phi t, and entropy is equal to minus n k ln z k ln 1 minus z phi t plus z kt phi dash t divided by 1 minus z phi t. Then z phi t value approximately equal to 1 by can be written as 1 minus 1 by n. So 1 minus z phi t can be written as 1 by n. And therefore, from equation number 22, and we will be from 17 and 18, we will be able to write u by n and a by n value. And phi t value will be substitute the value of phi t as 2 sin h squared omega by 2 kt whole raised to minus 1. Into this formula, we obtain the result pertaining to the system of quantum mechanical one-dimensional harmonic oscillator. So this value that is giving for one-dimensional quantum mechanical harmonic oscillator, and the substitution phi t is equal to kt by h squared omega, that is due to system of classical one-dimensional harmonic oscillator.